for being here. What's going on? Please like and share. So, welcome, welcome, welcome. So, today I want us to do a reaction to the video that Peggy did last night. And yeah, let's start with that case. Because obviously, Peggy wants you to ignore what you see with your own eyes. Please, so as you are coming, just be smashing the like button. Thank you so much for doing that. I hope you guys had an amazing weekend. I hope you guys had an amazing, amazing, amazing start of the week. Yeah. So mine was definitely something. But anyways, like I said, if you're coming, just hit the like button. Thank you, Nicole Semaj, for already liking the video on Facebook. Thank you, thank you, thank you for doing that. So, anyways, like I said, I wanted to do a reaction on this video that he posted because the reason why I wanted to react to this is just to I'm like flabbergasted. I really am at the level at which this man lies. Like it is amazing. It really truly is amazing for somebody to just like wants you to ignore the truth, wants you to ignore what is actually happening. Hi, Kristen Mink. Oh my gosh, Kristen! Thank you so much. Oh my goodness. Thank you, my darling. Thank you so much for the stars. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Kristen Mink. Mwah, 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 mwah. Thank you. Oh my goodness. Thanks. Okay, so what was I saying? I was talking about how he wants you to ignore what you're seeing with your two eyes, like what is there. He wants you to ignore it and believe whatever garbage that he's pushing forward. What really got me was this title, yeah, where he said, finally starting a YouTube channel. Like, really? Finally? Is it that he doesn't understand English? I have not watched the entire video. I only watched, the beginning, the introduction. So I have not watched the entire one because usually I want my reaction to be like fresh. I want my reaction to be like raw and for you guys to be seeing it for the first time. So I have not watched this video, but when I saw the title, I was just like, dude, what do you mean you're finally starting a YouTube channel? What do you mean you're finally starting a YouTube channel? Is this not you? Hold on, let me share. Is this not you? This is a YouTube page that he started back in 2014. Was when he started this YouTube page. Okay? Is this not you? And he basically says, description, Los Angeles-based chiropractor and sports therapy specializing in disc herniations, running injuries, knee pain, and pinched nerve. Okay? So he listed all these things. Is this not you? What do you mean you're finally starting a YouTube channel? Why do you lie so much? Is this not you posting a video of you and your ex-wife that you were basically exploiting because you cannot stand on your own? You can never do anything on your own, and again, this is an example. This is an example of when you lie so much, right? Because you think, oh, you think you're able to convince a few gullibles. That makes you credible. He started a YouTube page, and then not until he started exploiting his second ex-wife, it was only after he started exploiting his second ex-wife that things started to like come up for him. He doesn't have the talent, he doesn't have the wit, he doesn't have the knowledge, in my opinion. He has nothing. Like, you guys know me, I talk about this all the time. And this is something that I actually talk about, like, it doesn't even bother me. I watch a lot of chiropractic content, especially when they are doing that cracking sound. I would not necessarily recommend it. Don't go out with a chiropractor that is going to, like, paralyze you, okay? That has been known to happen a lot, okay? So I'm not trying to badmouth anybody or anything, but that, if you meet the quack chiropractor, if you meet a chiropractor, they can literally paralyze you. They can literally cause you to start having stroke. Yeah. Okay, so yeah. But personally, I love the sound of it. As long as it's not my back or my neck that is being cracked, I mean, do you? So I love when they do the compilations and of all the cracking noises, kind of ASMR, which I love. Okay, and and so I watch a lot of them, and based on my knowledge, based on my observation of watching a lot of chiropractors, and also having in the past, I've said this before, having in the past also visited a chiropractor, it is my assertion that he does not know what he's doing, and that's the reason why. Okay. So instead of him to, what stops this man from just saying, oh guys, I'm creating a new YouTube page. I have one that is mostly professional, but I'm creating a new one because this, that, and the third, whatever reason. But instead he's choosing to, like, lie about it. Why? Because you think they won't find out? A lot of them are on my page. I know they come here and they fight me and they say things, but at least whether they like it or not, they are still hearing the truth. They might be in denial because they think that you are their God King and everything that you say is like yay and amen, but they still hear the truth regardless. What stops him from just saying, guys, I used to have a YouTube page, but I'm creating another, I used to have a YouTube channel, but I'm creating another one because whatever reason I want to do something else. And the new YouTube channel is so crazy. I'm telling you, Christian say, Jade, as long as it's not your bones you're cracking. No, as long as it's not mine. I mean, I will definitely enjoy it. I will take the satisfaction. I will enjoy the noise, the cracking sound, as long as it's not mine. Like I always say, what you eat won't make me poop. Who you screw won't make me come. Okay? So there you go. They can crack all they want, but just don't crack mine. So, like I was saying, what stops this man from just saying, guys, I used to have a different page, but now I'm creating another one. For what reason? Whatever. That one was mostly centered around my imaginary chiropractic career, but I want to do something else because even the name of this one self of this new page, it's just drama. Like, you can just tell this is a person who claims, I don't do drama, I don't like drama, but clearly you do. You feed off of drama. Without the drama, nobody gives a hoot about you, nobody cares. You are like, he's literally the butt of the joke of the internet. Okay, even the title of the new page, even the page name, is called Heal 8, basically saying that he is here to come and heal all the hate in you people's hearts. Victim, 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 victim. Like, it is so pathetic. Also, he's healing hate now. He is healing hate. Who's gonna listen to that? Facebook, YouTube is not Facebook. Oh, hey God, YouTube is not fake. There are very two different formulas to make it. YouTube is a lot more easier to succeed on YouTube. Okay, you just need to know the right things to do and don't really break any laws, and just do. But Facebook is going to be a bigger challenge for him to accomplish. I'm sorry, YouTube, like he didn't succeed the first time. What makes him think he's gonna succeed the second time? Oh, hi Doyin. Hi. Thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you for the stars. Thank you so much, Doyin. Thank you. I am good. How are you? Thank you so much, darling. You know, so yeah, YouTube is like you didn't succeed the first time. What makes you think you're gonna succeed now? What makes you think you're gonna succeed now? Like it's crazy. It's wild to me as a concept. But here we are. Here we are. So what let me go ahead and let's do the reaction. Hopefully this is not gonna be too long because I don't want my video. Oh, I can imagine. I can imagine. It's nice of you to join us. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Yeah, so let's do a quick reaction because I don't want to be here for long. I have so many content that I need to catch up on. Like I can literally had anxiety because I wasn't even sure. I was just like so many things. I was so busy and I couldn't do live. Couldn't post a video. But then when I got settled and I was like, gosh, I started to have this anxiety and I'm like, okay, let me go and start with the low hanging fruits. Let me start with the low hanging fruit that is Peggy. And so I got there and I found content. I was like, okay, this was easier than I thought. But yeah, let's do the reaction. So this is him. He had a page that he was managing. As you can see, this page did not even get up from the ground because people know, unlike his Facebook page where he has all these desperados, all these women who are just happy to even be in his presence because they suffer from severe low self-esteem. YouTube does not give a hoot. YouTube, you have to bring the good content. You, even if you don't have the talent, let your personality shine. That you have to keep people engaged. So as you can see from this previous channel that he had on YouTube, nothing came out of it. He couldn't even crack it. So you think talking about healing hate is going to work for you? You're just going to bring the same toxic energy that you've been carrying on and on Facebook. You're just going to bring it to YouTube and people are going to smell that. People are going to smell that because unlike Facebook, YouTube is not very tribal. Okay, it's not tribal in the sense that you can form a clique or whatever. No, if people like your content, they will stay. If they don't like it, they will not watch. So it's not easy. So judging by the name of the channel, it's so already obvious that he intends to bring the same toxic energy that he's been carrying on his Facebook. He intends to bring the same toxic energy to YouTube, judging by the title alone. Okay. Somebody said his followers are turning against him. Thank you so much, Bonaneri. Thank you so much, Bonaneri. I like from where I remember your name. I remember it as Bonaneri. I remember it as Bonaneri. So maybe I'm the one that is remembering it wrong, but thank you so much for the super sticker. I appreciate you. Okay. So yeah. What was I saying? I was talking about how he's like just based on the name of the page, you can already tell that it's just that energy, So he posted this video. Let me not laugh. Oh, it has always been Bonareri. I have been saying it wrong. I am so sorry. Sorry. I have been effing up then. Sorry about that. My apologies. I hate when people say my name wrong. So, so I definitely appreciate that. You know, my apologies. Yeah. I don't like when people say my name wrong. Like people say Jade. I'm not Jade, I'm Jade. Like I literally say my name at the beginning. That's even the reason why I started saying my name at the beginning. My name is not Jade, it's Jade. But they were like, Jade. Anyways. Um um Somebody said same shirt for a week, no shower yet. Like he's masking. He's seriously masking the he's masking the prey that he's currently experiencing. Let me tell you, masking the prey, it's gonna be hard. The reason why he hasn't really come out yet, he hasn't come out and talk about his ex-wife citizenship, is because he's still relieving the way he was dragged after he came out on social media. It was Google searching difference between he was Google searching the difference between a mansion and a condo. So he remembers. I really think that he remembers. But this man is going, he can't even post content. Like he's going through the same thing that he experienced, the same physiological, you know, response, the same physiological experience from last time is what I see in him. Okay. But he knows that people are going to drag him. Okay. He knows that people are going to drag him, and that's the reason why he's kind of playing it cool, like pretending as if he's unfazed, but he's beyond phased by this. He's beyond. Like when that man came out after his wife and now his ex-wife announced the purchase of her home, like you can just see like he was a walking, talking the pre. Like you can just see the face that, oh my gosh, that something was definitely like he was flabbergasted. He could not believe. Oh my gosh, he was shooked by that announcement. So that's what is going on now with him. He's just trying so hard to like mask it. He's trying so hard to act as if he's unfazed by it, you know, doing all this other stuff. But it's so obvious that he is so triggered by this. So like he doesn't even know how to react to this. Because usually his MO is usually when something like this happens, he will run to social media and he would come out and he would do all this other stuff, right? And make noise but he's learning a little bit, or he's not desperate yet for money, for views or whatever. Or maybe he's learning from past situations not to even, but like he has all the traits, he has all the symptoms of the pre. He has all the symptoms of the pre. He really does. And you can tell, like you can just tell, no matter how hard he tries, like he's really trying so hard to act unfazed, unbothered. But yeah, you can tell that it's really getting to him. And yeah, you can tell that it's really getting to him. Anyways, let's do the reaction. Hold on. Huh.
Hey guys, so I'm finally starting a YouTube channel. It's gonna be, I just put it in the comments section. It's gonna be primarily for professional stuff, more high quality video content related to, there we go, it's pinned, related to like things, mostly low back pain, sciatica, that kind of thing. So it's gonna be a lot of self-help, educational videos. I haven't started.
I'm gonna be monitoring this one, okay? And so far, since he made this announcement, like he only has anyway. Let me not number shame him because that's none of my business. Okay. So, but yeah, it's interesting to see. It's interesting. The same shtick, the same talking points, the same. I'm gonna be creating educational content. The same, the same, the same, the same, the same thing.
Started filming anything yet. I've just been really busy, and I have a few major things that I'm life changes that I'm making in the next few months, which
Mm-hmm.
I'll prioritize and focus on first.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
He keeps saying this life changing, life changing. Are you going to? Oh my God! Can I say something? Do you know how I know? Do you know how I know that that he has failed? Do you know how I understand Wem Crossland? Do you know how I know that he has failed? That he himself he recognizes that he has failed. You see this Facebook, especially for Facebook has really, really, if you're doing wholesome comments or wholesome content, right? If you're doing wholesome content, Christine said it's a lot for me to stomach his voice. That's why I try to like cover his face, you know, to either like, you know, at least we have at least we have to figure out a way to like let people know that he's the one. You know what I mean? That's why I kind of try to do what I do with his face to minimize the impact because it will be bad even for me. Like I cannot, like his voice really cringes me out. I cannot stand his voice. But yeah, it'll be bad if everybody can see his face and then also see his voice. Like it'll be weird, crazy. So I usually I have to like make a decision. Should we hide the face or should we hide the voice? Oh my gosh. So yeah. What was I? So I was saying that Facebook Facebook in its present state is really, really profitable. Facebook in its present state, if you're creating wholesome content, if you're creating wholesome content, if you're creating um if you're creating wholesome content, if you're doing family friendly, even if you're doing educational content, Facebook is so thank you so much, Ernestine. Thank you for the stars. Facebook is so profitable in this moment. So profitable. Imagine running away from Facebook and running to YouTube with the same kind of content because he talks a good game. Oh, he talks a good game about how I'm gonna be doing educational content, I'm gonna be doing this, and I'm gonna be doing. We know it's the same nonsense. We know it's the same nonsense that he's been producing since his ex-wife dumped him, his second ex-wife. That's the same thing that he's gonna be producing. But he's out here pretending as if, oh, I'm going to be doing this educational content. I'm going to be doing high quality content. It's the same thing. And for Facebook, Facebook doesn't really matter as long as your video is bright and your video is clear. In this current stage, Facebook, it will even be a way better choice. But the fact that he's talking about the fact that he has now created yet another YouTube page, YouTube channel, that tells you that he's not succeeding on Facebook, not in the way that he wanted to succeed. He's not succeeding on Facebook. And that's the reason why he wants to try something else. When in reality, in this current stage, Facebook is a more profitable platform for him because he's lazy. Somebody said he will soon be on TikTok. He's also on TikTok. He's also on TikTok. He's been everywhere. He jumps from platform to platform. If you're jumping from platform to platform to platform to platform, at some point you have to realize that you have to have a word with yourself, like you have to have like an honest conversation with yourself and really figure out that there must be something that you are doing. There must be something that you are doing that is not working. You need to change. You need to change stuff. Because he's so lazy, he thinks doing content is just so easy. He doesn't know that a lot goes into it. Even people that are doing live content, for example, Cora, you think she just wakes up and just turn on the camera without, brainstorming on what she must do and what kind of content she's going to produce? Lies. Even though you are doing live videos, you have to be intentional about it. You have to also put in the work. You absolutely have to. But he doesn't want to. He probably was not paying attention when he and Cora were still married, and Cora was putting in all the effort and was, doing all the things that she needed to do to be successful. He probably wasn't paying attention. He didn't care. Because if he was paying attention, he would have seen that it's not just something that you wake up in the morning and just say, okay, yeah, I'm going to turn on. It looks like that to those people that are just watching. It might look like that. And that's the reason why you will oftentimes hear in the comment section of those haters saying, get another job, get a real job. Because in their warped mind, in their feeble mind, they think she just woke up and turned on the camera. They don't understand that throughout the night, while she was laying in bed, she was brainstorming, thinking of the kind of content that she was going to produce the next day, how she was going to do it, wake up in the morning, and what she was going to do. It's not something you just wake up. If it was that easy, a lot of people would be successful on these social media streets if it was just waking up and doing. No. You have to think about things. You have to go back and think about what you did before that brought the most traction to your videos, that stirred the most conversation. And then and that's just the formula. You have to keep tweaking and you have to keep doing whatever you need to do. Right. Christy said he was too busy out spending her money while she stayed home and created content. Exactly. You know what I mean? You can't. It's not. And for you to know how good you are, especially as a live stream content creator, like a live stream lifestyle content creator that Cora is, the measure of how good, of how creative you are is when you can produce amazing content and make it look so easy that anybody that is watching you will be thinking, I can do this, this is easy, I can do this. That's how that is the pinnacle. That is one way of knowing that, yeah, you've really done a good job. That any Tom, Dick, and Harry who's just watching you will be thinking, oh, if Cora can do it, I can do it. It's so easy. She's doing it. What else is she doing? She's not doing anything. She's just checking her bum bum. You go and check your bum bum and see now. If it is that easy, it takes a lot of planning. It takes a lot of work. But he doesn't understand. He doesn't care because he doesn't care to put in the work. He just wants to make money. He wants to do the bare minimum and make the most. It doesn't. And that's the reason why he always falls back to drama. Because drama is the only thing that brings him the most views. Because when he tries to do his so-called educational content, nobody is interested. Right. Doyin says he definitely wasn't paying attention. He was busy spending our money. Right. You know, that's the reason why his fallback will always be drama and saga and inciting and seeking his bullies after her, because that's the only way that he can actually make money. That's the only way that he can get people to come. Because other than that, nobody really cares like that. Nobody is checking for him. That's the reason why he falls back to drama every single time. Every single time he falls back to drama. So this one, I always talk about how past behavior is the best predictor of future behavior. This one, I have no doubt in my mind that this one is also going to flop. Okay? This one is also going to flop like the other one, like the first channel, even though he's now pretending and acting as if that other channel does not exist. It does exist. We have your face. Not only do we have your face, we also have your your second ex-wife's face, and you also using her for content, exploiting her, because you can't do anything by yourself. Okay? Because you can't do anything by yourself. So yeah, this one is just going to end up the same way as the other one. This one is just going to end up as the other one. This is like the classic case of monkey they chop, baboon they walk. I mean, a monkey they walk, baboon they chop, that we always say in Nigeria, where one person is working and the other person is reaping the reward. All of the work, all of the hard work, the blood, sweat, and tears that goes into the success, they don't participate, they don't take part in it, but what they want to do is come and just they only have reaping the reward in their minds. Because I see no reason. And Cora promoted this man. She promotes every time she will do videos. She will tag him, getting my back adjusted by Dr. Dean, just doing this like she really, really did try for this man. And that's what really pisses me off when he comes out and he says things like he was the strategist behind the curtain. Are you kidding me? The only reason why you even had that many followers was because of her. How many have you gained since you guys broke up? Compare that to how many she has gained, how many followers she has gained. And the only reason why you even gained as many followers as you did was because all those haters were rushing to your page to hear you drag your ex-wife. Like, he has not been able to do anything since she left. He has not been able to stand on his own 2 feet. He has not been able to do anything. And now he has created yet another YouTube page pretending as if this is the first time, when it isn't. This is just going to end up like the previous one. Gonna end up in the landfills of social media. Where social media things go to die. He talks a good game, okay? He goes on social media. He listens to people that are actually doing things with themselves. He listens to people that are actually working, and then he comes and he replicates, and Christine, should we listen or should we? I know some of you have a problem with his voice. Should we listen, or should we um or just not listen to his voice? I'm gonna do whatever you guys want me to do with regards to this, because his voice nauseates me as well. It really does. I just find it disgusting, you know. And it's even more pathetic when a grown man, he had all the tools, the notoriety, the views that he received during Athena's birth is enough to catapult, even if you're just starting from the beginning, was enough to catapult him. Billions of people from all around the world. You can't even pay, you can't even afford. I don't care how many followers, I don't care how talented you, I don't care. Like you can't pay for that kind of notoriety, the kind of notoriety that Athena's birth gave him. You can't pay for that. You can't. But he couldn't do anything with it. Do you know how many people have built hugely successful social media platforms from not even 1/10 of the notoriety that he got on account of Athena's birth? Do you know how many people have built a successful, thriving social media platform from that? So many people. So many people that has built a life, that their lives have been transformed, that have met with all kinds of people, important people, whose lives just transformed. At one point, there were over 100,000 people watching that birth that day. And playback, including everywhere else, got billions of views from between YouTube, between TikTok, between Facebook, Instagram, and every other places where they reshared clips of the video. Billions and billions and billions of views. And this man could not do anything out of it. He couldn't do anything. If he had just listened to her and done the quiet divorce, people wouldn't even know. People won't even know. You want to go, fine. You want to start your own thing, fine. Start your own. She would have carried him along, still be helping him. But no, in his mind, he thought, okay, let me use this drama. Let me use this to start my social media career. And then 3 years down the line, he's downsizing apartment. He's still using mouth to buy fish in people's soup. He's just still lying and misleading the gullibles, wearing the same shirt that we have seen him wear for the past how many years. Nothing has improved about his life. Nothing. Whereas the woman that he sent his bullies to go after, that one has continued to thrive. That one has continued to excel. And then he wants to create another. This one is going to end up like the same one. If he has, this is why I say that he doesn't even have basic sense of reasoning. He doesn't even have. Because if he had any sense, he would have even imagined that all the people that he has invited to his platforms to come and donate their body to science or whatever, and all the links that they have published, how many of his followers have gone to subscribe to those people? How many? Not many. There is one particular one, the trainer, whatever her name is, that came one time and he kept pinning her YouTube page and telling people to go and follow. And I was monitoring because I wanted to have an educated knowledge of how many people he's actually able to pull, how many subscribers follow the people that he promotes. That lady, that boxer, white Oyinbo woman that came that time, that woman did not get more than 15, not even up to 15 followers for the 2 days that I monitored her page. Not even up to 15 followers. And this is somebody that has 900,000 followers. So, and not even up to 15 people subscribe to that trainer on account of his say so. And that alone should have been a sign that, listen, so people are not checking for you like that. That alone should have been a sign. Like you have 900 plus at that time followers, and not even up to 20 people followed and subscribed. And that's saying something. That's saying something. And that alone, if he was somebody that was smart, if he was somebody that was intelligent, that alone should have told him, kind of giving him, the temperature about what people think and if people will follow him anywhere. That alone should have given him. But no, like he's so desperate, but he doesn't want to put in the work. Social media is about putting in the work. It's about continuously learning. It's about continuously educating yourself. Hmm.
But it's, Facebook is pretty much just drama central, and YouTube has higher quality community standards, and they actually uphold them. So I'm going to be shifting over there a little bit. And
it says YouTube has a higher quality. Congratulations. Let me see that. Let me see how that works out for you. You think you can abuse community? If you abuse community and what is it called? The way they do on Facebook, YouTube will ban you if they find that you are abusing. And that's the reason why I'm saying that if you cannot make it on Facebook, if you are a content creator on Facebook and you have a huge platform and you cannot succeed on Facebook, don't think you're going to succeed on YouTube, because YouTube is very rigid. YouTube does not play. Okay? YouTube does not play at all. And if you think the kind of rubbish that people do where they like falsely claim videos or whatever, if you try it on YouTube and YouTube picks up on it, you immediately, they will remove you. They don't care how big your platform is. Okay? So yeah, and also you need to put in the work. You need to put in the work. It's not about just going there. He talks a good game, okay? He talks a good game about how YouTube is quality, blah, 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 blah. Let's do it then. Let's see. Let's see. How are you gonna talk about all the drama on Facebook when you started a YouTube channel with the name Heal 8? Like basically say hate, okay? But with the letter 8, with the letter
it's going to be
not spelled out.
primarily like healthcare related content. Starting a new website, new everything. Excuse me. Ugh. So, yeah, it's called Heal 8. Heal with an infinity sign. I'll post the logo later, but it's kind of like the start of my lifelong mission. not the start, but kind of more of a formal brand.
You and this your lifelong mission. Lifelong mission. Oh my gosh. You are your lifelong mission.
And related to just everything I learned, everything I've ever learned, and just putting it into digestible pieces of information that
Can't even read the script that he has before him. This is a person that wants to make it on YouTube. YouTube will eat you and chew you and swallow you alive.
You guys can always refer to that are much more professional content. I haven't been doing as much case studies with models recently because they've been getting harassed incessantly, and their faces get screenshot, and bloggers say they're pregnant or whatever, say it's my new wife, when these are patients that are just collaborating, and I'm trying to help out on social media, and it was really much of a trade, a collaboration, and I just can't do that anymore because I have to protect people from
Yeah, right. Yeah, it's not because it's not working anymore and people are tired of it and people are rightfully questioning your motives and why do you do all these things, and people are questioning and criticizing your techniques and calling you out for doing it the wrong way. No, it's not because of any of those things. It's because um it's because people are plastering their faces everywhere. Yeah, as if those people didn't know what they were getting themselves into when they did that. No, it can't be because people are legitimately questioning your technique and what you're doing and saying you're doing it wrong. You're doing it in a more erratic way as opposed to a clinical treatment. Like you're doing something that you shouldn't be doing.
these crazy people that just have nothing else to do but to speculate and make up.
No, we haven't speculated. We haven't we haven't speculated. You are the one who has told us any woman that you were dating or whatever. It has always been you. We're still waiting to come and tell us about Tay. Yeah.
Stories about my life. So yeah, I need to start filming. I've been working on all the back end stuff, like making the legal entity and branding stuff like logos and websites and making the plan. But YouTube, if you're doing it right, it's more time intensive. So it'll be less live videos and more just strictly to the point educational videos. And I'll probably still be doing live case studies with real life people, so you guys can see the process in real life.
Oh, but you just say that you stopped doing you stopped doing those the ones that they were donating their body to science. You just said you stopped doing it because people were getting harassed, but now you're back to, like, he's such a walking, talking contradiction. It is pathetic. Seriously, pathetic.
But they're gonna be wearing masks, and their identities are gonna.
I guess that answers my question. They're gonna be wearing masks. Oh, they are so afraid for their lives. They're gonna be wearing masks. Oh my God! Just exactly, Christine. Serious word salads. Seriously, they're gonna be wearing masks, guys. They're gonna be wearing masks. Oh gosh! I beg an fish shout.
Be concealed so that they're not harassed by this crazy cult.
This is the person that says he wanted to stop, like he wanted to create a new channel on YouTube because of the because it's less drama or whatever. But here he is perpetuating the same drama. He could have talked about his plans. He could have talked about his goals. He could have talked about his ideas. He could have talked about this whole new channel nonsense, or if you let him say it, uh, finally creating a channel nonsense, he could have done all of that without even bringing in all this other nonsense extra conversation that he's now having. This is the person that claims that he's running away from drama while simultaneously embracing drama. I just wanted you guys to see. Hmm.
So that is what I'm up to. I've been working all day. Again, when the kids aren't with me, I work. I pack my schedule as much as possible, and then when the girls are with me, I work a whole lot less.
That doesn't even make any sense. Like, he doesn't even, if you see somebody who works as hard as he claims, you will actually know. Somebody who works as hard as he claims don't have the time to be rolling on the floor with his children for views on social media for stars. Okay? If you see somebody whose schedule is as packed up as he's claiming, he will create a more calm environment for his children for when they are around. That person will not have the energy to be running around, rolling on the floor, doing all these things. A 37-year-old man will not be doing that, not after packing up his schedule like he claimed. A 37-year-old man who, after packing up his schedule, who is spending time with his two very active small children, would not be actively engaged. Like, you can just tell that he himself is burning out a lot of energy from not doing anything the week before. He's got so much energy to burn, and that's the reason why he has the time to be doing all those things that he's doing. Okay? Somebody who actually works, somebody who really put in the time, as much time as he claims, do not have the time to be running around, the way that he does when those girls are there. But keep deceiving yourself, keep lying to yourself.
Because I like to spend time with them. And the link is the link not working? It is a brand new YouTube channel. I made it last month or something, but I haven't really done anything with it. You guys won't see any content there. I'm just trying to start advertising it, start raising awareness before I actually start posting content, so it gets a little bit of traction. Somebody said the link is not working. Can you guys tell me if that YouTube link is working? I've got about 15 minutes to spare before I go to my next 3 patients.
Yeah, your imaginary patient. Tell me.
One guy's a longevity guy, just trying to live forever. His wife just gave birth to a baby about a month ago, which I helped prepare for that. And then a third person who I don't know who it is.
Tell me more lies. Tell me lies. Tell me lies.
Okay, so they're saying the link is working. Perfect. So yeah, guys, give that a little follow. Subscribe. I guess it's on YouTube. I have a different YouTube channel, but for some, I would say, energetic reasons, which maybe I'll talk about someday. I've been studying the vibrations of numbers and that kind of stuff.
Finally, he talks about that one. But why did you lie then? If you had another YouTube channel that you were going to admit, why did you lie? Because this is basically you lying in your caption saying, finally starting a YouTube channel, link in the comment. So you just wanted to lie and misrepresent and claim something that was not even rooted in any kind of reality. Finally, you're admitting that you had another one, and then he's talking about vibration, Hey, my God. Hey, vibration.
So I started a new YouTube channel. It's really more of like, this is like the lifelong thing, like something I'm going to build and sell, that sort of thing. It's kind of hard to sell something that's just a
He wants to build and sell the. Oh my gosh. Hey! Please, I beg of you, avoid men like this. I'm begging you, avoid men like this. Avoid men like this. My goodness.
under your name. You got to actually have a, it's easier to make something big and sell it if it is a more of a brand. Some people say it's working.
That doesn't even make any sense. So you're going to sell your brand. That sounds like somebody who has no direction. That sounds like somebody who is just a grifter. That's what that sounds like. Somebody who's just a grifter, somebody who's just looking for the next paycheck. Who does that? And you're talking about longevity. Do you even know the meaning of longevity? Longevity means building something from the ground up and then maintaining it, building it, continue to grow it, and possibly even give it to maybe your children in the future to continue. That's what longevity means. Like, what is he talking about? Sheesh.
Some people say it's not. Let me check. So some people are saying it's working, some people are not. Let me try to go over there again. Okay, let me see. I don't know. I haven't really screwed around with YouTube in years. Channel. Let's see if that one's working. I mean, it could be because it's a new channel. I don't know. It could be like an Android issue. I don't know. I haven't really screwed around with YouTube in years. So it's working. Some people say it's not working. So there's two different links. They look like they are different URLs.
I'm telling you, Christine, major bullet that she does with this one. Like he just like the lies that comes out of his mouth. Jesus Christ. Somebody says social media is his bread and butter. But the way he downplay it, because he doesn't want his minion to believe that it is his bread and butter. He wants to eat his cake and have it, right? He wants to milk off of the people that are giving him money, milk off of social media, but then turn around and claim that it is his so-called imaginary chiropractic profession that is providing the lifestyle that he's able to afford. That's what he's trying to do. He downplays social media, knowing, even though he knows that social media is his bread and butter, because he wants them to not believe that social media is his bread and butter, because he wants them to think that social media is just something, it's just meh, that he's a big deal. Outside of social media, he's a big shot. That's why he does it. That's why he does it. Because he wants to create this illusion, this lies, this false narrative that social media does nothing for him while simultaneously profiting off of social media. But then giving the credit to his imaginary 25 A-list celebrities and 5 billionaire Silicon Valley friends that he has. Like he wants to claim that that's where the money is coming from, when in reality his lifestyle is being sustained by social media.
So try the second one as well. So I don't know what's going on with it. Okay, people are saying it's working. Okay, yeah, so you're not gonna see any content there yet. It's just making people aware it exists. I do have to brush up on my video editing skills. I have everything I need to make it work. I'm getting my official logo, branding, uniform, if you will. So good stuff. Thank you for everyone that just subscribed. please, if you like, share, comment, trying to transition and do a lot more professional content. For a long time, it was just kind of like, what am I gonna do? I need canvases. I need people to demonstrate things on.
Since yesterday, he only has like 182 subscribers since yesterday.
And these people are getting harassed incessantly. So I think I figured it out. It's going to be, I've got two pretty cool masks on the way. I think they're going to be here next week. They are definitely going to be flashy, and they are definitely going to be eye-catching. So,
Now he's making them, oh my gosh, those poor suckers. Now he's making them wear masks. Oh my gosh. Now he's making them wear masks. Hey, God, I beg. Oh. Hey. Now he's making them wear masks. If you not do social media, you not go rest. If you not do social media, you not go rest. So if you make them wear like he's so dramatic, like he's so unnecessarily dramatic. So if you make them wear mask, does that mean that you're not going to post a link to their social media? You're not going to say their name? Is that what you're saying? So if you're not going to post a link to their social media, tell me why it will even matter if they wear mask or not. It's not like the people that he is accusing of, the people that he says are being harassed. He posts links to those people's social medias, which makes it even more easier for their page to be accessed, for them to be seen, And it's not even the people that are harassing. If you're worried about who's harassing, worry about your minions. Your minions are the ones harassing. Your minions are the one harassing. Thank you so much for the stars. Thank you so much, Kumbis, for the stars. And thank you so much, Nita. Thank you guys so much for the stars. I appreciate you. You know what I mean? So why don't you just let them come as they are? As long as you don't post, I mean, there are hundreds of thousands of millions of people that are social media users. And the odds are that the people that are watching you won't even know those people, won't even know how to find them or their social media. Why don't you just let them come as they are? Do your thing. Don't mention their names or don't mention their social media. Don't post a link to their social media. So why be so dramatic and wear them a mask? I won't even be surprised if this is some kind of kink. I won't even be surprised if this man is trying to do a kink on social media. Okay? I won't even be surprised because he follows all this on allegedly. He follows all these underground social media places and he's let me keep my mouth shut. Okay? But I would not be surprised if this is just another kink. Okay? I will not be surprised. Chris says, that's too much rational sense for him to grasp. Exactly. Like, this could all be a kink. Like the things that. So you're gonna make them wear mask, and then what?
Yeah, sorry people are impersonating me so much. Thank you, Sandra, for encouraging people to subscribe and share. Yeah, so this is kind of like my, the big aspirations of my life, help a million people, and and just
If this is the big aspiration of your life, I'm sorry to tell you, dude. Like this is gonna fail. My opinion, obviously.
kind of update the internet on things related to low back pain, because there's some good information out there and then there's some not so good information.
So he wants to update the internet on back pain treatment, but then there are people who are doing a way better job. Okay, I would trust any one of the chiropractors that I watch over you a million times. I would trust any one of them before I trust you.
Information out there, and with a the bad thing about the internet is with so much information out there, you don't know what path to take. You don't know who to believe. You don't know.
Yeah, so you are the one, you're the savior. Hear ye, hear ye. Hear ye, the savior of the world. Pegasus, the savior of the world, the savior of all ye with chiropractic problems. He has all the solution. He has all the answers. Ignore your chiropractors. Ignore the more trusted and more serious and more dedicated chiropractors that are actively sharing innovative treatments and whatever. Ignore all of them. He knows better. He is the one that you should be listening to. Hey, God, I beg. Woo! The Lulu of grandeur, the level of self-aggrandizing.
There's all these people with opinions, and then honestly, the big problem with when it comes to healthcare related content is that the the doctors that are out there doing really good work don't have time for social media. I don't have time for social media.
He says the doctors that are out there don't have time for social. That he also consider himself one of those doctors that are out there who don't have time for social media. Oh my gosh. Every day, he shows me the reason why it is a testimony to escape someone like this. It is a testimony. Like, this is the same person that lives and breathes social media, wants you to believe that he doesn't have time for social media. The only reason why he has not been in social media for some days now is because of the shock of the news about his second ex-wife's American citizenship. That's the reason why. This is the same person. Mm, 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 mm.
Get on here, post my content. Most of the time, I forget about social media until the
Yeah,
next time I get on
yeah,
social media.
yeah.
Because I'm my bread and butter. Doctors that are out there doing really good work don't have time for social media. Opinions, and then honestly, the big problem with when it comes to healthcare related content is that the doctors that are out there doing really good work don't have time for social media. I don't have time for social media. I get on here, post my content. Most of the time, I forget about social media until the next time I get on social media. Because I'm my bread and butter will always be treating patients. That's my passion. That is my life's purpose, my calling. But eventually, I mean, it's time to expand the reach and help more people. And due to circumstances outside of my control, I built an audience. That wasn't really the intention. So,
like this loser says it as if he's being forced. Like, I don't see a gun put to your head forcing you to remain on social media due to circumstances beyond your control. People who are not into social media, people who do not believe in social media, people who don't feel comfortable being being on social media. Do you know what they do when they divorce somebody who is who is a content creator on social media, do you know what they do? They stay the hell away from social media. They focus on the business that they claim was their bread and butter, that is outside of social media. Again, this is why I said he comes to social media, he milks social media, he collects money from social media, and then pretend as if his bread and butter is not on social media, because he can never bring himself to confess to his minions that social media was his bread and butter. This is the same man, 1 month after he came out to humiliate his second ex-wife, was bragging about making $27,000 on social media. The second month he made 12,000 on social media. He really thought the money was going to continue. Thank you so much, Rose. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you, Rose. He really believed that the money was going to keep coming until he realized that this is not going to work. Like he just lies so much. Some of us are not daft though. Some of us are very smart. Some of us can retain. We're able to remember everything that happened. Some of us, just because we decide to just let you be, does not mean that we don't remember everything that happened. You really thought that you were made, social media was going to be your bread and butter, until the only reason why you kind of are now pretending as if it isn't is because it's not paying you anymore. But you're still making money. That's where your income is coming from. That's where your money is coming from. Anybody who's not a social media person, as soon as the person who's a social media person in their lives stop being in their lives, you know what they do? They will literally move on and go and do what they're more comfortable doing, which is outside of social media. But you not great commode, so you stay. You have refused to leave, you stayed, because it is your bread and butter. This is the easiest way for you to make money without actually putting in the work. And when it gets really hard, when you stuck, when you get stuck and your content are not generating the kind of support, finances that you wanted to generate, you revert back to bullying your ex and dragging her on social media, hoping that that will cause your social media platform to pick up again. Like literally. And this is the reason why somebody like him will never succeed. And this is not me trying to put bad juju. This is just the truth. When you lie so much that you can only fool some people some of the time. There are people who will listen to the things that you're saying, and they are able to like fish out the phoniness. They are able to fish out the lies. They are able to fish out whatever it is that they can fish out. And they'll immediately be turned off by you. Not everybody, people who have a choice, people who do not need to sit down and watch you lie incessantly, they don't stick around. And those are the important people that you want to keep around, because these are the people that can actually catapult your career. But they don't want to catapult the career of a liar, of somebody that they cannot trust. Somebody that anytime they say something or make a claim, the hair at the back of their neck stands up. That's who you are. Like you're just gonna keep running from pillar to post. You're just gonna keep running from column to column. You're just gonna keep running because your ingenuity will always, 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 always get the better of you. People will watch you, and then when they realize that you are dishonest, they'll be turned off by you. They'll be turned off. How can somebody whose bread and butter is social media be lying that their bread and butter is not social media? Like how? This is the reason why, with all of the opportunities, being married to Cora, all the eyeballs that were directed at you during Athena's birth, you were not able to do anything out of. You could not even capitalize on. You couldn't do anything. You made nothing out of it. With all the opportunities that were presented before you, you could not do anything. And it's because of this kind of behavior, this kind of attitude, this kind of character of lying for no reason. Just lie because you can't help yourself. Just lie. People can sense that. People can actually see that. And no decent human being wants anything to do with that. With somebody who just lies for no reason. You know what I mean? For somebody who just lies for like no reason whatsoever. There are people who lie for different reasons. People who lie because, for example, you're in a relationship and, you'll be dating somebody who lies because they know that telling the truth will hurt you or whatever, and then they'll lie to you. But like you literally have no reason to lie, especially when the way you even started this video. I think it's during when he started this live stream, yeah, when he titled the live stream finally starting a YouTube channel, yeah, I think it was later on when he realized that, oh, these people can actually go, as the video progressed, as the live stream progressed, and he realized that people can actually go and search and see that I have another channel on YouTube. It was in that moment that I personally believe that he decided to change course and be like, I have another one, but da. It was something that he thought about as the video progressed, and he realized that if I keep saying that I'm finally creating a YouTube channel, they will catch me, they will expose me. And that was the reason why he had to kind of like put a pause on that narrative that this was his first YouTube channel. I think it dawned on him that they will actually find out. So,
That's you deal with the cards you dealt.
you deal the card you dealt. Oh gosh, let me
Let's
just.
see. Let's check. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, so it looks like the links link. There's about 20 plus of you that already subscribed. Appreciate y'all. Stay yourself. At the end of the day,
It's like I'm just, why I'm laughing? I'm laughing because this whole YouTube channel is dead on arrival. We're talking about somebody who does not have the energy, nor the intelligence, or even the will, the zeal to even do live stream, like produce decent live stream content. That's the person that wants you to believe that he's going to be doing YouTube videos. You wait and see after editing one video and only getting 200 views. Wait, watch and see him come back and tell you guys the reason why he changed his mind. He will come and tell you that those toxic people, the same toxic people that he ran away from Facebook, they have followed him to YouTube. Mark my words. That's the same reason, that's the same excuse that he's going to come and use. He's going to come and tell you guys that the same toxic people that he ran away from, they followed him. As if he did not anticipate that they might follow him before, if really that was what was his problem. That was the reason why he was running away from Facebook, because all these toxic people, you just wait. That's the same reason, because talk, those so-called toxic, imaginary toxic people is going to be the example that he is going to use for the rest of his social media career. Whenever he gets tired and things are not working, he will just come back and say, those toxic people, like you made a video in a page where inviting people to go and join your new channel. You posted this not in like a group, a private group for people who are dedicated and follow you regularly, people who really care about whatever bullshit you're doing. No, you posted it in a public platform, the same platform that you claim you are running away from. And then what do you think is going to happen? The same toxic people, they are only they can't follow you to YouTube. Yeah, that's what you're saying. They cannot follow you to YouTube. So you just wait and hear this is the same exact excuse that he's going to come and give as a reason why he's no longer doing it. After editing one video and getting 20 views, he will come back and say, guys, the toxic people, those toxic people followed me. They followed me to YouTube, so I think I'm going to stop. You just watch and see. Because that's all he has. It's like a dog with a bone. It's like a dog with a bone. As if the same toxic people, they can't just follow you to YouTube. If that really is what your concerns are. Whereas he's already told you guys why. He wants to sell the page. By his own admission, he wants to sell the page. He wants to build a page and sell it. And this is the person that says social media is not his bread and butter. So you want to build a page and then sell it. Because what you oh God. Cora Obidi, you try to marry somebody like this for however long you were married to this person. You try. Jesus Christ. He just said during the course of this video that he wants to build and sell a page. And now this is the same person that is saying that in social media is not his bread and butter. Oh my goodness. Don't you say, Jane, you know this guy to the T. Like, seriously. Hey. Yeah. She's a trooper. Kristen said. She's so. So why do you build a page and sell it? If not to make money. Yes, social media is not your bread and butter. In the same breath, he was talking about longevity. He was talking about building a brand. Like he just talked a whole bunch of nonsense. Hoping or even thinking that nobody will catch on. Somebody say cancel to free to oh my God. Like how? How do you exist? How do you survive? The next book that Cora should consider writing, Surviving a Narcissist. Seriously, that's a good title for a book. Surviving a Narcissist. How do you survive somebody like this and live to tell the story, and not only live to tell the story, but actually go on and do great exploits, do amazing, wonderful things? A lot of people will want the formula because this one, I will just put Gamali 20. If you're a Nigerian, you know what I'm talking about. I will just put Gamali 20. That's all I gotta say. Serious Gamali 20. I'm kidding, no. I'm joking.
People know real from fake. Some people do. Some people just have opinions and biases and that you just really just can't shake. But that, you know, that's why we can't elect good. That's why we can't elect good officials. People can't think for themselves sometimes. So, anyways, it's time for me to go work. I appreciate y'all. I will get on making that content. It's, you know, it's a little bit more time energy intensive. But it's worth it. And it's, you know, it's evergreen content, like, you know, higher quality videos, and, you know, just the reason why I kind of like this live format is you post it and forget about it and it's done. There's no editing. There's no really post-production process. It's just, you just post it and forget about it. But, you know, if I'm gonna expand it and really go after my life goals and what I was put on this planet Earth to do, but it's worth it. And it's, you know, it's evergreen content, like, you know, higher quality videos, and, you know, just
Who remember the time when he first went this same nonsense, when he went and purchased a bunch of camera, or he claimed to purchase a bunch of camera, but some of you later pointed out that it was Cora's camera allegedly, or something or the other. But remember the time that he was flaunting filming equipment, claiming that he bought all this equipment, that he was going to start doing pre-recorded videos, and he was going to be editing, and that was like a thing for like a week before it slowly disappeared. Like, we have seen this before. We've seen this movie before. We have seen it before. Talk is cheap, oh. Talk is cheap. Let me tell you, talk is cheap. Remember that time when he was like bragging, flaunting the cameras that he supposedly bought, claiming that he spent X amount of thousands of dollars on the camera and blah, blah, blah. He was now going to be producing quality content, pre-recorded, edited content. Where, how did it all end up for him? The same freaking way. So if anybody is wondering, I'm saying this now because those who may not know, may not remember, if anybody is wondering how this is going to end up, I'm already telling you, I'm just giving you the gist now. I'm giving you the ending, the last fight. It's going to end up the same way as it did before. Yeah. That's how it's going to end up. Okay. So ultimately, it always ends the same way. But he talks a good game, though. Talk about how he was put on this earth to come out. Thank God, that pig. He was put on this earth.
times. So, anyways, it's time for me to go work. I appreciate y'all. I will get on making that content. It's, you know, it's a little bit more time energy intensive.
He's already second guessing himself. He's already making excuses. He's already throwing obstacles on his own way. He's already making excuses. In case you don't see any of the promises that he just made, if you don't see it come to fruition, just know, like, he's already telling you now that the hindrance, the things that are going to cause him not to succeed, he's now telling you guys it's time consuming. It takes a lot of effort.
But it's worth it. And it's, you know, it's evergreen content, like, you know, higher quality videos, and, you know, just the reason why I kind of like this live format is you post it and forget about it and it's done. There's no editing. There's no really post-production process. It's just, you just post it and forget about it. But, you know, if I'm gonna expand.
For you, you might think live stream is easy because you don't get to put in the work, you don't get to brainstorm, you don't get to plan. For people who plan, for people who actually, people like your ex, they know that this is not an easy thing. They know that live streaming is not easy. It takes a lot more effort. Takes a lot more effort. But for you, yeah, as long as all you're going to do is to sit there and throw shade at your ex, people are going to watch. So of course it's going to be easy for you. But ask people who do live stream, ask them the effort that goes into it. And if they are so good, they make it look easy. They make it look like they didn't put in any work.
And really we should go after my life goals and what I was put on this planet Earth to do, which I've known since I was 13 for some reason. It's time to start going the other route.
Since you knew since you were 13 what you were put out on this earth to do. Okay. Okay.
So, catch you later. Appreciate y'all. Have a great day.
Well, that's the video, guys. That's the video. What else do I even need to add? Nothing else. I've said everything. Anyway. So I guess now we wait for the educational content that he was put out on this earth to do. Now we wait. Okay. Now we wait for that so-called educational content. Exactly. Somebody said, and you started reading at 19 years. Yeah, right. Like it just contradicts himself. This is what happens when you lie a lot. No matter how good a liar you are bound to contradict yourself. You are bound to like forget what lie you told before and tell another lie. And then once you are confronted, try to like spin it however you want to make yourself seem like you were not lying. That's literally like always contradicting himself. It is quite a case study to watch. Okay. So now we have to somebody said our bone savior comment. Yes, so yep. Now we have to sit down and wait for that educational content. For his minions, please hold your breath, okay? For his minions, hold your breath, oh. Anyway. All right, guys. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you guys. I will come back later because I want to talk about something else. And thank you so much for those of you who sent me stars and super chat. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you. God bless your efforts. God bless your pockets in the mighty name of Jesus, or in the name of what you believe in. You might be a Muslim, and yeah. Thank you guys so much for being here. And I don't know, I might delete this video from this page and repost it on my other page. I don't know. I don't know. If you see it here, fine. If you don't see it here, I'll just post it. When I post it, if I do end up posting it on the other page, I will share the link here. But we'll see what happens. I haven't quite decided yet. You know what I mean? Somebody says how many times he has to say that how many times he has to say that and nothing happens ever? Just a blue eye monster. Somebody said we already know that social media is his only option right now because he doesn't have a job. All right, guys, thank you so much. I will catch you later. Bye.